England outclass USA in dominant win amid lightning delays in Washington, D.C. United States 5, 40 England in rugby doubleheader at Audi Field. On a perfectly unlovely summer's day in Washington, D.C., amid lasering sunshine, lowering clouds, debilitating humidity, and lengthy lightning delays, Steve Borthwick's Lions Light England sweated to a 6-try win over the U.S. Eagles. Borthwick expressed satisfaction, telling reporters his men did well in the challenging conditions, 2 lightning breaks, so the game lasted effectively a long time. There's a scenario that none of us had faced before. We wanted a short halftime to deal with that, but it wasn't possible. But that's 6 new caps in today. The tourists didn't produce high art. Hard when you wait an hour to kick off because of lightning, then have to play through a kind of atmospheric soup. But they're mostly young Premiership professionals, generally performed with precision beyond opponents employed by U.S. clubs, except center Dominic Bessig, who has a year left in college. The first try took 10 minutes to come. There was a spell of American pressure, but the home fly half, Chris Filzenbeck, was sin-binned for a deliberate knock-on, and England made use of their own kicks to the corner and driving mauls, hooker Curtis Langdon touching down, Captain George Ford converting. Try 2 came soon after from another U.S. error, Tom Pittman coughing up possession on his own line before opposing center Luke Northmore trotted over. Ford converted again. Shortly before the first water break, the U.S. drove to the England line but were held up. Shortly before the half hour, England number 8 Alex Dombrandt appeared to have scored from another driving maul, only to be denied for obstruction. And then, lightning struck, again, and the teams followed protocol, again, and jogged their way off the field. Fans jogged after them to jammed concourse bars. When it was safe to come back out, the players had to warm up again. Senate vote-a-ramas have flown by faster. Senators sometimes have to be found in the bars of Capitol Hill. Here, a fair few fans failed to come back at all. Play resumed with the Eagles under the cosh. 1 maul steal by England flanker Chandler Cunningham South led to what appeared to be a try for Joe Carpenter, the debutant fullback, until video found a knock-on. There was no problem with the wing Cadan Murley's finish for the third, snappishly directed by Ford. His conversion went wide, and that, finally, was the half, 19-0 to England. England's scrum half Jack Van Poortvliet scooted over shortly after the restart. Ford converted. It took a while for the 5th try to arrive, but it did, through a break by wing Emmanuel Fei-Waboso and support from Harry Randall, the substitute scrum half. Ford converted for 33-0. Gabriel Oghre, debutant replacement hooker, scored from a maul, and another bench new boy Charlie Atkinson converted. The game ended with consolation for the Eagles, flanker Christian Poidevin, son of Australia great Simon, running smart from a line-out to put Shilo Klein, the replacement hooker, over the line at last. The conversion was wide. The game was done. With World Cups on U.S. soil in 2031 men and 2033 women, World Rugby could do with a more competitive product. Nonetheless, executives say they are in for the long haul. Before Saturday's D.C. doubleheader, which did feature a compelling contest between the U.S. women and Fiji, Chief Executive Alan Gilpin told reporters about $275 million is earmarked right now over the next 5-6 years for investment in the U.S. That money will go into everything from community rugby, building with USA Rugby, through to social, digital, building around the matches that we bring here. It's not just about putting one-off matches in Washington or Chicago. It's about building those audiences. At Audi Field, the attendance was given as 15,198 for the women's game, a U.S. record, and 19,079 for the men, representing total tickets scanned. On the concourse, unscientific polling revealed that among the usual colorful riot of fans from all corners of the American game, high schools, colleges, clubs, LGBTQ+, older fans,
Not all had come solely to see Alona mare, but she was a major draw for sure. Against Fiji, the social media star who was this week named ESPY's Breakthrough Athlete of the Year generated roars each time she ran from outside center. Against battling, skillful opponents, her Eagles started strongly, but found themselves holding on to win, 31-24. Mare made the tackle that killed the last Fijian attack. The crowd loved it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the American Playbook. Your support means the world to us. Thank you.